球は俺が守ってみせる。サイヤ人に限界などない。あっ、フルパワーだ。俺がスーパーサイヤ人をこんな世界があったなんてよ。
Alright, everybody, we're continuing. You guys like my laugh whenever I realized that there was a third intro playing. But we are continuing to evaluate some of these top units in the game. I'm taking a look at, different characters that I was saying were top 10 coming out of the 8th anniversary, characters people like, really good stuff like that. So, this time we're taking a look at the AGL Carnival Goku. This guy has a couple 200% leaders. I decided to hop in here on God Goku's team, just because he's the leader that I trust the most out of his 200% leaders. He has, if I take a look at it, the GT Duo, which are great. I don't like them in this fight, though. Running two of them can be really risky, because they take like 300 plus K on an AoE normal before they can super attack, so I don't really like that. Yamcha, listen, I don't like Yamcha, first of all. But second of all, I only have him at 55%. So, if you think I'm bringing a 55% dodge or die unit in here, you're crazy. God Goku, obviously, is who we're using. I trust him the most out of those three so far. And then finally, he has Bardock. If you think I'm bringing Bardock into this fight, you are insane. You are an insane person. Bardock, no. We don't bring Bardock into this fight. All right, but the AGL Goku should do well in here. Now, what do I want to do? We got to float this guy off. We need to make sure to get him 3 orbs. Let's grab these, and then I think we can grab the STR for Gohan. That's perfect. That gets him 20. This unit, really, honestly, where they're at right now is I don't really care if they fuse into Vegito unless I need them to. But ultimately, it's like I don't really care about their stacks. In this fight, their stacks really aren't going to get them very far. Those stacks are not very potent. They're not going to do a whole lot for us. The way this unit helps us is we put them in slot 1, and they dodge, right? That's how they help us, is they dodge the super attacks. And then if we make it to a turn where they can fuse, they fuse, and then we use Vegito's active skill, hopefully, and then we just win the fight. That's how this unit helps us. This unit doesn't help us doing damage, because they don't do that. They don't help us supporting the team, because they don't do that. They help us by going in slot 1, and we hope they dodge. That is their ultimate role. That is what they've been resigned to here so early into their career, is a unit that it's like, I don't really care what you do, so long as you don't get me killed. That is all I ask of you. Oh, that's really good. And, oh, we don't complete the, I was like, are we going to complete the triple? The God Goku friend is actually a gamer. I was talking about this in my God Goku showcase, how you want to, give your God Goku some dodge. Like, you don't really need to give him crit. Like, I get it if you give him crit. Like, I understand. He already has built-in dodge. He already has built-in additionals. I get it. Personally, I like to maximize the defensive sides of units. So it's like, I get it. He already has dodge. I'm going to give him more, because it increases my chance to dodge. Whenever I bring a character like God Goku on the team, I'm not thinking about, wow, this guy can do a ton of damage for me, or wow, he's a really great utility unit. He can really fill in some holds and do a lot of really great things. I think, wow, I'm going to bring God Goku, and he's going to not die. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, he's going to dodge everything. He's going to guard if he does get hit, and he's going to stack defense. That's what I'm thinking about whenever I bring God Goku. I'm not going, man, if I, stack him up a ton, and then, we get his active skill, we get the crit, blah, 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 blah. I'm not thinking about that. That's not even crossing my mind. Although his active skill is a guaranteed crit already, so, it's like, I feel like if you don't want to go dodge on this guy, sure. Prioritize maybe additional, and then after additional, go dodge, and then go crit. But, I mean, you can go crit. It helps him out in his base form, but, you know.
マキがあんたに渡してってやらなければいけないんだ。俺がこの世界に生きる人間として。よし、俺は悟空。
I hope you guys don't mind that we have to watch like an entire episode of Dragon Ball Z every time I load into a fight these days. Okay, so I think that there's a decent chance that we KO Zamasu on this turn. I know that might sound crazy, but I think that is a decent chance. Luckily, we got pretty good opening rotations here, in that I can have God Goku next to Ultimate Gohan. That helps them both out. They share, what is it, 5 out of 7 links right here, which is very good, obviously. And then, importantly, they share all in the family, which is going to boost their defense up both significantly. We got a pretty good roll with orbs here as well. We can go ahead and grab these AGL orbs right here for Kai Goku. He builds up, what is it, Ki and, like, in defense... No. He builds up something every time he gets hit. I don't remember. Well, what does he build up? He builds up Ki and crit chance every time he gets hit. And then after his 5th hit, he gets 59% multiplicative defense. And then after 9 hits, he gets 120% multiplicative attack. So this Trunks, we just need a stack, which it doesn't look like we're going to get. Sure, whatever, man. Hopefully we just kill the fight before he gets back around on turn 5. We'll see what happens. Okay, so he's starting out here at 25k damage. Not too bad, honestly. We have 712k HP. Now, we did not get the nullification here. Hopefully he just dodges it. He does not. Goku, buddy, please, it's your showcase. You can show out... Oh, there's the dodge. Oh, thanks, man. My AGL Goku is full dodge. For moments like that, where it's like, okay, I'm putting him in slot 1. He's going to have a barrage of hits. He needs to take a few to get built up, sure. But the second attack here is a super attack, and I would really like him to dodge it. And he didn't there. The nice thing about that Goku is that if you fall below, I believe, 59% HP? Let me double check. Yeah, if you fall below 59% HP on the turn, you recover 40% at the end of turn right here. So, regardless of what our HP is right here, at the end of turn, we're going to survive, because nobody else in this rotation is going to take damage. A triple super here from Gohan is crazy, by the way. He's also full dodge. Full dodge, and he got the triple super, by the way. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, we're probably going to kill Zamasu here, which is fine. But we're going to get a 40% HP heal going into next turn, which will help us out. I guess it depends on what Trunks wants to do. If Trunks doesn't want to, like, triple super, he could do that. Which, maybe I would take one extra turn against Zamasu. No, it doesn't matter. We're going straight into the physical phase. We might have to heal up here. I've been using, like, Senzu Beans in these fights just because, like, we're under attempt limits right now. If we didn't have attempt limits, I would not be using items. But because I want to do, like, a couple showcases in here a day to kind of really evaluate these units and see how they're doing, I don't want to, like, it's like, okay, if I can just use a Senzu Bean, get up to full health, and ensure that I'm going to survive on the turn, like, I might as well just do that, right? Instead of, just like, oh, we died, and then we just burn 5 attempts, right? And I don't get any good footage. I think I'm going to do this. Unless I drop these and I can still get 6 orbs. But we need to make sure that God Goku at this point... I mean, this is his first rotation. This is my God Goku, by the way. This is my build. So 21 dodge, 15 additional, and 3 crit. It's like, if you go full dodge, it doesn't mean that you can't go anything else. It's like, I still gave him a decent amount of additional. The reason I didn't give him a ton of crit is because I actually want this guy to hold back on damage a little bit. Because I want him to get some extra stats in occasionally, which has helped out, or stacks. It has helped out before in the past. If it's like, okay, if God Goku can get a triple super here, but still not kill the enemy, that'll actually help us. That has come into play a couple times for me, so. Swallowed a dust bunny right there. Okay, we could actually get 6 orbs, so I'm going to reset the turn here and put them in slot 1 instead. This unit, I really do just need them to dodge at this point, so I'm going to put them in slot 1, have them get those orbs, and then we'll put God Goku in slot 2 and have him get these, and that'll be better for both units, because that'll get the Blue Goku and Vegeta their dodge chance, and it'll give God Goku his multiplicative defense that he gets on his passive. So, like, right here, oh, it's hard to see, but, like, right here, he gets 50% attack and defense when attacking. That's a true multiplicative buff that will interact with his stacks. So, anyway, let me reset the turn here. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back here. Let's go ahead and throw them in slot 1. Like I said, we can grab these orbs right here. And then we'll grab these physical orbs that pop up. There we go. So, God Goku just needs 6. We got it to him. And then we just need to make sure that we get to 20 ki with this guy, which it looks like we'll be able to. I almost want to use an item to heal just in case these guys, like, don't dodge their super attack. This isn't their video, and I was talking about this in this guy's video, but these guys really are similar in what they're doing. like, if we look at their stats, they're not too far off, like, all things considered. Now, this guy, his stats go up way higher once he super attacks, but theirs goes up once there's, like, locks into slot 1. But since his is, like, a multiplicative buff, it's, you know, I think it's a little bit higher is what it ends up being. But regardless here, both of these units have a very similar role, right? This unit, they dodge in slot 1 and they guard for the first couple of turns. This guy also, if you get him 6 orbs, he dodges and he guards. Like, their role on the team is basically the same. Where they differ is that this guy is going to be creating his own orbs, usually, and there's generally characters that you can bring on the team to help him get his orbs. So far, it hasn't been an issue in this fight. We don't have any other orb changers, so that's good. But yeah, ultimately, like, they're both dodging, guarding units. It's just that theirs wears off, and potentially their ceiling is a lot higher because they can fuse into Vegito. Whereas this guy, I feel like, it's weird to say that a unit that needs 6 orbs is more consistent, but I really do think that God Goku, throughout my months of using this guy, I mean, it's half a year of using this guy at this point, has just been very consistent. Anytime I need, like, a rock to just, like, carry me to bed at night and kiss me on my forehead and, you know, tuck me in, it's God Goku. That's who does that. So let's grab that right there. And I believe we're safe on this rotation as long as, you know, if the super attack is on one of the first 2 units, if they dodge it, then we're fine here. If not, then we'll take some significant damage. But overall, I do think that we are pretty safe here. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Hopefully, if anybody were to get supered, I prefer Gohan. Like, if anybody's going to get supered, I want it to be Gohan because he'll double-digit tank it. So, like, I don't have to worry about him. Whereas these guys, it's still kind of like, will they dodge it? Will they won't? Please dodge this. It's real close. Oh, they didn't dodge it. Okay, well, they're going to take like 550k here or something. Yeah. Everybody else should be fine. But keep in mind that Zamasu's damage post-super attack here is like 910k or something. Like, he does 700k normals, and then he gets a 30% buff on his super attack. So he's doing, like, 910k damage here, and this is this God Goku's first turn. This is one of those situations where it's like, yeah, crit is cool, but we're not KOing the enemy on this turn. And yeah, additionals are cool, but they're not going to help him that much. You know, we really just want dodges here. Yep, one more. Oh, we don't take it. Yep. You know, a crit and an additional, don't get that down to what did we need, 38k? All right, here we go, guys. I skipped turn 1. I figured you guys didn't need to see that. I would just get more footage in here of this guy right here. So let's go ahead and we'll keep Goku in slot 1. We're back here, you know, obviously after dying. Let's just make sure that he can get a stack, which he can. Let's grab these with Gohan. He just needs 20 ki. That's perfect for him. And then the physical orbs right there for Trunks. There we go. Very nice. So again, Goku, without All in the Family here, he's at 300k defense. Not terrible. Unfortunately, Ultimate Gohan is in the other rotation, and I won't be able to float him off until next turn, so it's going to be a while before we get them together, if we can even get them together in this fight. This fight, depending on your team build, does tend to go rather quickly. Oof, man, Trunks taking... Guys, how are you guys putting Trunks in your top 10 with him taking 120 off the bat? Like, I know the GT duo, I know they do it. But you can revive a lot sooner with them than you can get Trunks into his standby. Like, Trunks are not going to be able to stand by with until turn 6. And in this case, turn 7, because I floated him off. You know, like we could... The reason we could stand by on turn 6, but we're floating this Trunks off, so we're not even going to see him again until turn 5. And then we just can't get him on the turn 6. But in theory, if we left him on rotation here, you know, it could be turn 6. But at earliest now, this Trunks is going to be able to stand by on turn 7. You know, the GT duo, they take 300k. I don't like that. But at least the next time I see them, I can revive with them, right? So it's not really a huge deal. Also, we're going to get Carnival Goku's 40% heal, so I guess it's not, like, the worst thing ever. But, like, come on, man. Like, why is the brand new Carnival LR taking 120k from a normal type advantage, right? Like, oh, man. Don't. Dodge this, please. You have 25 dodge, man. Oh, my God. Trunks. Alright, thank you, Carnival Goku, for healing this guy. You know, listen, again, Vegeta and Trunks... They would take, what, 330k from a super attack in slot 1 before they did anything? Right? Like, that's what they would take. And Trunks on that turn just took, you know, 360 post-super attack. Total on that turn. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just here. Who do I want to put in slot 1? Probably this unit. Or this guy. Let's put this guy in slot 1. Nothing against them, but, like, let's try to get this guy a stack in at least. Let's grab those, and then we'll grab some healing right here. Gohan got a double super last turn, so he's looking okay. Let's do that. And yeah, let's float him off, get him out of here. We're back up to full HP. Please dodge this God Goku. Don't... Listen, you know, I've been slandering... Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Boah, I love you. I love you. You're my favorite. Don't let anyone ever tell you that I didn't say you're my favorite. Beautiful. I love God Goku. God Goku, I feel safe in his arms. Like, his warm, loving embrace is just, like, comforting. You know, like, you know how everyone else, like, in the Dragon Ball Z universe feels, like, whenever they see Goku, they're just like, yeah, we're safe. Like, we're good. Like, yeah, Goku's fighting, like, this, you know, space conqueror crazy lizard man. But I feel safe. The planet is literally exploding. But I feel fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel, too. Alright, we gotta throw the man against the Wolves here, right here, though. Unfortunately. 400k defense, let's throw him there. He is still guarding. Let's grab these. Hopefully that'll drop the tech orbs for God Goku right here. Perfect. And then, unfortunately, we're going to have to float off this STR Gohan. So we're not going to be able to get his domain, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to roll with the punches. Let's grab those. I mean, most likely, we're not even going to get back to this turn. All right, listen, buddy, I would actually like if you took that super attack, or if you took that normal attack right there. 92k damage is a lot. We haven't gotten our defensive buff up yet, so... You know, I probably would have liked if you actually just took that right there. Does this Goku get defense on his 12 key? Yes, he does. So this does help. Like, if we took a super attack right here, that extra defense might help. Okay, there we go. That's his defense buff kicking in. So we like to see that. That's his extra 59% defense buff. Once that kicks in, if he still has his intro buff up, which he has for 6 turns, then he can get up to like 1,000,000 defense pretty easily, so... we like that. We do like that. So this next turn, if we can make it to turn 6, this guy will be looking really good. Okay, the friend God Goku, I don't think I ever showed his build, but he does have like 14 dodge and 21 additional. So yeah, just keep. Oh, that's perfect. And then yeah, if Zamasu wants to super this Gohan right here, feel free, man. Like, go ahead. You know, right here, you want to super him, go for it, man. Please, I encourage you to super this man. 80% damage reduction, tons of defense on super attack, plus his passive is still building up. You know, be my guest, Zamasu, right here. Lay one on me, right here. Right here, lay one on me. Right here. Do it. I want that fist coming through the screen. No super attack? Oof, that's probably actually not very good for us. So this unit is no longer guarding, right? Or no, did we get them in slot 7? No, we have got Goku in slot 7. Oh, we're screwed. We are so totally boned. This unit can't stand by. This unit's not guarding, and you need 6 orbs. Okay. Well, we have to do this. Like, this is our only play to survive. I'm going to use a Senzu. We're going to need all the health we can get. We did not take enough damage. We did not take enough damage last turn. Let's grab that. Again, they have their dodge chance, all right? Listen, you know, we look at their passive right here. Where is it? Oh, goodness, there's so many words here. Right here. High chance of evading enemy attacks as the first attacker in the turn. Oh, we need that. And then also, just, you know, so that you know, I do have 24 dodge on them. So they've got like a 62% chance right here. Let's grab those. I guess we didn't really need to use that Senzu Bean. That would have healed us up to full right there anyway. Alright. I set the phone down. And whatever happens, happens. You know, if they take 500k from a normal, they take 500k from a normal. They're gods. Oh my god, I don't know what to say. They're just perfect in every way. No, actually, I hate them. They just gave me a heart attack and took 5 years off my life just then, but, oh, man. That's probably all of our luck for the turn. Now, with our luck, Zamasu is supering Trunks at the end, and he's not going to dodge it. He has a 25% chance to dodge, too. I gave him full dodge. He can dodge any day that he wants to, buddy, but, you know, if we end with Trunks dying, I think I just wrap up the showcase there, and I just point to Trunks, and I just look at him. You know what I'm saying? We all just point at Trunks, and we cry together. We hold our tears in our hands, and we say, yep, that's our new Carnival LR, released, please dodge this, man. Thank you, God. Again, warm, loving embrace, holds me tightly. Now, Trunks, buddy, we need a triple super. We don't need a double super. We don't need a single. We need a triple here, man. we, like, actually have to get a triple, because you get 10% damage reduction with each super attack you do, plus extra defense. Okay, thank you, Trunks. I appreciate that. Thank you for not being totally mid. Now I think we at least survive this turn. Okay, that's good. Okay, good. 5,000. We take that. It's not double digits, but we take that. Oh, nice. We can use that. And we can use that. There we go. Okay. Oh, and we can use... It's a smorgasbord of active skills. All right. So, yeah, this is what I was talking about. You see how he's at 900k defense here? I mean, we do have All in the Family active now, but, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and pop a couple of these active skills. Who do we want to use first? I think we'll go with this guy, and then this guy. And then I'll probably stop. Because this is this guy's showcase, right? We want to see how he tanks. So I'm going to do this to build up Ultimate Gohan a little bit. And then we're just going to throw AGL Carnival Goku in slot 1. And then we'll put Ultimate Gohan in slot 2. And we won't even use God Goku's active skill. Because that would just KO and win. But, you know, it's this guy's showcase. So you guys can't see it, but I'm pointing with my mouse. It's this guy's showcase, so we want to see him. Alright, there we go. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Alright, so Ultimate Gohan's looking pretty decent here. We only need 18 ki with this guy, so we already have it. Again, 900k defense with guard here is obviously very good. So, do I rank this guy above Vegeta and Trunks? Maybe. Maybe I do. The only thing that this, I mean, they both do things that help the rotation, right? Like this guy has the heal, Vegeta and Trunks have the active skill, which is pretty easy to get now after all of the buffs to the future teams, so... Things to consider for my tier list here. Let's go ahead and grab those key spheres for Ultimate Gohan. I don't think we're going to make it to God Goku, but we can get his 6 orbs. So there we go. We should be able to wrap up on this rotation. The AGL Goku here is doing guaranteed crits on this turn because we got his active skill. And then Ultimate Gohan got full key, so he should be looking fine here. Alright, there's another dodge, and we are at double digits, of course, you know. 11 million from Ultimate Gohan. Hopefully he just KOs this guy because he's not fully built up yet. That would be preferred. He is super effective against all types. Oh no. Ultimate Gohan, please. Can you guys imagine if Ultimate Gohan got us killed instead? Like, I bring these units, you know, and they just, Whew, okay, triple super. He should KO ZAMASU here. Alright, great showing from Ultimate Gohan in here. He actually can be decently effective in this fight. You know, he can nullify at the start. You know, I haven't really done his own dedicated video in here. I have been very, very down on that guy, but at least for this fight, and there are a lot of characters that I like him over for this fight. You know, if you have been an Ultimate Gohan defender this entire time, well, guess what? You know, he's finally good for the hardest fight in the game, for the first time in the game's history, so there we go. We did have to use an item, but, you know, not too worried about it. You know, it's just to make sure that we survive and can actually showcase this AGL Goku. Nothing that we had to do to, you know, help him, just to, you know, make sure that we can actually show him off. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know who you think are the top 10 LRs in the game. Let me know what you think about this guy and where you would rank him. I do think people have been undervaluing him. I think, you know, this worldwide celebration happened, and people were just running the future team a lot. And they just kind of forgot about this guy in, like, Vegeta and Trunks. Well, maybe they didn't forget about Vegeta and Trunks, but I think people did, like, definitely forget about this guy, and he's still really good for these red zone fights, so let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Shout out to this guy, by the way, for actually being pretty decent, you know? Again, I love to hate on units, but I gotta give him credit where credit's due. He actually looked pretty good in this fight, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you all next time.